Here we come again. Doing the series of the transmission. You have a little bit clutch slip after hard pulls only. If I press gas pedal 100%, it holds fine. If I go like part throttle, it starts slipping. So it's kind of weird issue with the, I guess, related to pressure. So I pull up the Mechatronic, just double check everything. As you see, I have this crap too. Not that bad as my previous original transmission, but yeah, that's what I said, guys. Change oil very often. I would say, I don't know, I would do at least every year. If you can do every 7 months, 8 months, probably I would do that. So, and only original oil, 100%. Everything looks good down here, except that, wear out a little bit. I gotta clean this. And gotta check the ECU unit and make Mechatronic. And yeah, hopefully oil change, new filter, and I'll change all the O-rings for these guys. Hopefully this is the thing. So here's the bad boy. Just visual check, change all the seals I need if I have to. And my main issue is clutch slips sometimes after hard pulls, especially when I take off first gear, first, third, and fifth. Others pretty much works fine. So I want to check all the solenoids, clean them up, check if they're good. If not, I have to replace them, which is activating the clutch. I think it's the 1, 3, 5, and I believe 7, not quite sure. K1. This is K2 solenoid, control the pressure. So what I find out is this is 2 rings from my previous transmission. You see the thickness? Alright. And this is from this transmission. It's much thinner. Let's compare them both together. Maybe extra pressure just smashed the washer or something. So yeah, and I guess when the pressure stabilizes, it works everything fine. So I guess I gotta change this and one of the solenoid just to be safe. So I think this is my issue. Otherwise everything looks pretty much good in here. Hopefully I'm right. I'll let you know, guys, later. What's up, guys? So in this video I'm gonna pretty much do a rebuild of the Mechatronic unit. This is my first original transmission. I changed it a year ago. I changed the transmission because of the first gear blew up, but the old electronic and control parts was working fine, so no complaints. And this is the second transmission. I pull it out. I have issue with the slippage clutch and weird pressure issue. So at both clutches, K1 and K2, after hard pull, let's say quarter mile, after quarter mile, next second, I have pressure on the 2 clutches, about 20 bars. So that means either one of the solenoids, which is control the pressure for the K1, K2 clutches, those 2 big ones, one of them either gets stuck or something like that. Or Teflon rings and the clutch hub, which is 3 rings around the hub. They're made from the Teflon kind of type of thing. That's another issue could be. So one of those 2 issues. In this case, it's probably easy for me to just, try to rebuild the Mechatronic unit, which is not really hard. All the boards, it's in a good condition in the both transmission. So it was lots of weird metal powder and the oil, which is I have stage 3 clutches. It's of course it add more wear of the metal on the friction plates than the regular clutch, but regular clutch does exactly same stuff. So like I said, I really recommend change oil, transmission oil, at least 8-10,000 miles, every 8,000 miles, and every 20,000 miles pull it out, control unit, and just wash everything off. It's really easy to disassemble, nothing crazy. You can get all the O-rings. By the way, O-rings getting really smashed over the time, I guess because of the heat. I'll show you. Let me take even this one. They're getting pretty teeny and smashed. All right, this one was on this solenoid right here, which is, I believe, control pressing the clutch. When the car shifts, it's, you know, breaking loose pressure. I think this solenoid, I'm not quite sure, but something like that, something with the pressure. So I found one issue on this one. I don't know if it's an issue or not. It's like really not much information anywhere, so I have to just guess. That's all I can do. I found one of the place. You see the metal ball over there? All these washers just gone. It's definitely need a replacement. Let me get the magnet. It's a solenoid control with this. There you go. So I don't think so it's gonna relate it too much to the issue of the pressure or something like that. As you see, this side and the bottom missing the pieces, right? And look how it's supposed to be. This side and this side. Let me try to focus. Sorry for my crappy iPhone. You see, right? They both is good in there, but the third one right there, it's missing piece on the left side. I don't know if it's causing the ball go on the side a little bit and losing the pressure, or it's just a guess, you know. That's one of the things I spot on this particular unit. Another thing, all the O-rings, it's really bad condition at this point. My car was originally 25,000 miles. That's unit right there, and all the washer looks much better than this unit. This unit got 50,000 miles. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna pull all the solenoids, everything out of this base, I guess, let's call it, and wash everything inside. I already did that unit, and you can wash with the, I don't know, I did it both, some parts with the brake fluid and some with just fuel, you know, use the regular gas. Wash really good, make sure nothing is inside, then blow everything off with the air. And this particular guy, I'm gonna keep it because this is the second transmission I have, and it got more miles, like 40 something, 50,000. My original one, which is this one right here, they have only 25,000 miles. So I'm pretty sure, I don't have, in the both engines they have no issue with the solenoids, so I'm gonna replace to this one. Just gotta wash everything off pretty good. At this point I picked up electrical part cleaner from the AutoZone. Hopefully this is not gonna harm any electrical part. I'm not gonna go too crazy, just, you know, wash off the solenoids over here. I gotta take apart. Just for example, this is the one you can take apart and, you know, wash pretty good. Oh, come on, boy, get out. This is not coming out for some reason. All right, I know one of those is, yeah, this one right there. You can take apart. You see, you have to wash everything pretty good. You have some metal buildup inside, some metal buildup in here. So this is definitely, you know, a little bit issue over the time. That's why I said oil change, oil change. These guys, that's your gear selector. They're moving inside here. if one of your O-ring is wear out bad, it's gonna lose the pressure. So I'm planning to replace that as well, both of them. One is in this side and another one is on the other side over here. So 4 of the big ones and 4 of the this side. All right, then you have more washers here, here. These plastic guys, I'm gonna put in the new washer as well to make sure it's all good. And that's it. Highly recommend use only original fluid transmission fluid, because for like last 5 years I test the motul and I test the original fuel. Original fuel, it's the car runs a lot smoother, the shift smoother. Just the way transmission is acted a lot better with the original fluid. Just, you know, this is my opinion. Okay, and yeah, and that's it at this point. This is my old stuff. I'm gonna rebuild everything and see if it helps, you know, with my clutch slippage. At this point I think the issue was one of those plates, or one of those rings was leaking, or because of 20 bar pressure it's too much. And of course, like I said, it could be Teflon rings. It's 3 Teflon rings on the clutch itself, on the hub. Alright, so we gotta swap the ECU because already tuned. We gotta swap this one, just clean everything up. I'm not gonna use this, guys. I'm gonna use from my older transmission. That's it. End the story. Peace. From here, 4 of them. Gotta be really easy to peel it out to not damage that. And I clean this side and this side pretty good, because you can't, you know, you're not gonna find these washers. It's 100%. I'm gonna reuse it. They looks pretty much fine. Just clean them up. Same thing in these ones. Just wash them really good, especially this, you know, side, because there was lots of metal material. All right. Other stuff should be silicone O-rings. That's all. Let's go clean up these guys. So I took apart the solenoid. This is the K1, K2 clutch pressure solenoid. One of the important one, but they're all important. In this side, it's not really much you can do. Just clean everything up really good. Blow everything with the high pressure air. Take everything apart, make sure all cylinder inside is clean. That's where it came from inside over there. Okay, clean everything good. This particular solenoid, it goes in here, which is pressure release for when you shift. I think it's releasing the pressure. Like I said before, I'm not 100% sure. That's what I think. So with the newest model 14, you can take actually apart. Right, you see, take everything apart, clean. There's lots of buildup in here, really a lot. This is the first generation 2013 from my S5 original, which is like, you know, early version of the Gen 2 transmission. It's well together, so there is no way I can take this apart and clean. And I definitely feel it's stuck. Stuck a little bit when you're pressing the solenoid, so I'm not gonna use that. I just take the newest version apart and clean everything up, and it's pretty much looks everything's good. I don't see any problems with just the dirt and metal powder build up. All right, continue on that one now. Looks like something went really bad. The black stuff you see in here, I don't know what the hell is this. That's pretty interesting. I didn't open the ECU, but I'm gonna do it now. It's like a corrosion or something. My ECU doesn't, original one doesn't have that. You see, it's like built up in here. Holy crap. I didn't really see anything inside. Unless it's just the corrosion from this part right here for some reason. Sounds like. Yeah, I don't like this side because it's like clogged. So I'm gonna use my original ECU then. I'll show you how it looks. I think I have it somewhere. Sorry for the mess, guys. Yeah, that's the original mine. That's how it looks when I pull it out from my... Oh, Jesus. Same exactly part number, just different date production. Yep, 101. I use mine then. There's nothing wrong with it anyway. Damn it. Alright, so pretty much almost ready to go. Just gotta strap the board and put the solenoids for the forks shifting. Gotta clean them up, and they're right there for my first original transmission. Like I said, I'm putting that because it's low miles, like it was 25,000 only. This one got over 50. So the funny part, when I tried to swap the ECUs, I found this issue right here. I don't know what the hell is this. As you saw probably in the time lapse. It could be previously was damaged or heated or something like that. But to be honest, I have no idea. It seems like it's burning stuff. So yeah, not really cool. So thank God I have my original ECU parts. I keep them in stock and just change a bunch of the stuff between two Mechatronic unit. So yeah, fingers crossed. The washers, most of the washers didn't work out. My bad. I didn't know exactly what I'm wondering. And you can't find the specific washers for fork, let's say cylinder. This ones, right? There is no way you can find those. I mean, I'll try later, ask Germany guys, maybe they can help source them, but there is no way. Special gaskets in here too, so I reuse old ones. It's like I said, I don't have any issue with the losing pressure or something like that. I have problem with the slippy clutch, which is different stuff. But just a finger cross it, you know, rebuild it, start it. If you see this video, it means everything worked out and car is running perfect now. By now, when you're watching that video. Here's my little baby. Love it so much. It's given me really good smile for the last 3 years, and unfortunately engine gotta go out and we go bigger. Yeah, it's my little garage. It's packed now, a lot of stuff around it, not much room, so you know, playing around, trying to fix the stuff. The 15 millimeters from H to the body and to the piston. That's the dimension. All of them is pretty much same, right? This one a little bit off. So 15.7, 15 millimeter. It should go straight in. All right, let's go and see how it goes. All right, so 15 millimeter space works fine. So just, you know, set to the 15. You gotta play around a little bit to get into it, but you have to make sure all these forks, it's in a piston and they all engaged. So this first two, you can see it. Other two, you can see it from this little hole over here. They're right there in the top. Phone probably not gonna focus. So it's all lines up. Also make sure all the oil channel, tunnel, whatever adapter, it's in. Gasket is on the right spot. So just make sure everything is, you know, in the place where it should be. That's all. That's all we have to worry about. All right. That's it. I think we're all good now. And this is the most of the stuff from my car I'm buying from these guys, Europa parts. They're not sponsoring me, just, you know, like to say good things about them. It's really damn fast shipping. They're in New Jersey, I'm New York, and they have somebody who speaks Russian, which is good. Let's see. And packaging is always a top notch. The way they pack everything, voila. Like I said in the video, I really recommend use only original DSG fluid for our cars, and the reason is because car runs a lot smoother, shifts and stuff like that. It's a lot better. This is just in my opinion. You don't have to do it. Follow me, you know, just, you know, keep in mind. Yeah, let's put that in. So this is the last step. After rebuild, you must have, when you start the car warm up, make sure the temperature is at least 40. Let me put a temp. So it's 41.5, and you have to perform all these adaptations I'm doing right now. I did the clutch valve already, so you have to reset erase counter for start and stop process and erase start point of the adaptation, and then you start go from main pressure valve, clutch valve calibration I did already, distance sensor calibration and clutch engagement. That's all you have to do. So I'm doing distance now. As you see, it's changing the pressure. Actually, it's not changing a lot here. So I usually like to monitor this, you know, the process of the pressure, oil pressure. You don't have to do that, it's just for my purpose. And you have to wait when it says finish correctly, something like that. Yeah, finish it correctly, that's it. Press stop and do another thing, clutch engagement adaptation. After all this, go drive the car for half an hour, come back and repeat this process. You may still have air in the system because you put a brand new fluid and plus filters, so the car needs to, you know, do that. And after a week or so, I would do it one more time just to be safe, you know. So as you see, is the clutch 2. It did 1, now it's engagement point of the clutch number 2. So so it's like 2.1, 2.2 bars, I think 2.4 maybe, usually. Actually it's going even further, 2.6, 2.7, 2.7. Alright, pretty much that's it. I did already. I'm going for a run, check, make sure everything's okay. Peace.